Systems active. Greetings, Rangers. Systems active. Greetings, Rangers. Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
It's not fair! How can you be dead?
How did those maniacs even get into the city? Please! My son's not a Dorsey! Let him go!
It's not fair!
You don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch? Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I... He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please. I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. I know that if you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son. Please, help my son!
Everybody stand back. You can see just fine from there.
It's not fair!
How does it feel now?
We ain't gonna
I hope
pay
you
for
die
our
slow.
lives. No mercy on your soul!
I hope you die slow.
We'll have our
No regret, no mercy on your souls.
Murderer!
mercy on your...
We'll have our revenge.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot. Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness, and I figured what was the harm. I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. We were starving, no two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorseys gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives. I thought it was too harsh, but what happens if I speak up now? Will they come after my mom? I can't take the chance. Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to the... I wonder if it'll hurt.
Wish I could tell you it won't, kid. But that'd be a lie.
No, I was never no desperado. Don't rightly know why I let myself get caught if I'm to die. I'd at least like to do that right. Gonna do that like a man. Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. Guess I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me. I'm used to hard work around the homestead, and I ain't too bad with it. I always dreamed of coming to the big city and being a newspaper man. You know, interviewing people, telling the truth. truth about how things really are. Nice talking to you.
Please, help my son! How does it feel now?
It's not fair. How does it feel now? 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 How does it feel
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well-digger's ass?
Marshal Quan. Impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the... They are the only instrument of justice we need. Serious offenders die by exposure. Sometimes I might grant a reprieve for some offenses. We have a work camp. Minor infractions, like public drunkenness or disorderly conduct, are punished by a short stay in the sheriff's lockup. Oh, to the contrary. It is more merciful than the punishments meted out by the mount, as much as we might long for the world before the bombs, when justice was not...
And let's be honest, Judge. You kinda like it too, don't you?
No, I do not.
And since you're the law around here, I guess you're your own boss.
I follow principles set forth at the second founding of this city, as you know very well. Without our laws and the penalties to enforce... Proceed. His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience. I am not certain you truly understand the Patriarch's justice, but your words ring true. This is irregular, but it is within my powers to grant you full custody of Austin Peace. Any further infractions you should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you. Rangers, what brings you here? Indeed.
Still here. Now looking forward to what comes next. What? Are you serious? You really saved my life and I get to be a ranger? Soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Clean guns, scrub toilets, you name it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Rangers. Can't wait to get out of here.
You Rangers are heroes. I'm gonna tell everyone what you did for my son.
It's not fair.
Thank you.
If it's too dangerous for you, Marshals, maybe I should go in there myself. Sheriff Daisy! Sheriff!
Miss, please.
I've had enough of this. Why won't you people do anything? Ah, Marshals. Finally. I was beginning to think you were never going to help. Hold on now. You aren't Marshals. You look like ruffians. Are you here to see the sheriff? Well, I'm first. I've been waiting here on tenterhooks for an hour. Forgive me. That was unkind. I am under considerable duress. My family has been kidnapped by those no-good Dorseys, and the Marshals will give me no answers about their situation. I must know how the sheriff intends to rescue them. And when. My name is Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families. But now they and my little brother have been kidnapped by those good-for-nothing Dorseys, and I fear for their lives. We are the founding families of Colorado Springs, descended from the survivalists who came together after the deluge of fire and helped the patriarch build a stronger... I'm proud to trace my lineage back before the war on both sides of my family. Someone let the Dorseys into town, and the savages have taken my family hostage, along with a good many others, and retreated to the Garden of the God. I came here to demand that Sheriff Daisy immediately mount an expedition to save them, but her marshals keep putting me off. No good traitors, that's what they are. Used to be 100 families, like us, but rotten. Backstabbers, everyone. They rebelled against the Patriarch before I was born, and were driven from the city. I was always told they were dead and gone. It seems I was misinformed. That may be, but my family is one of the leading families of Colorado Springs. We have been longtime allies of the Patriarch and supporters of all he stands for. Surely that should be given some consideration. I suppose not. We are all equal in the eyes of God, as they say. I am just... Well, you look capable enough, but I don't know you from Adam. Why, you might be robbers. No. Thanks all the same, but I think I'll continue. Sheriff Daisy, I will not leave. Please put in a word to the sheriff for me. If she'd only lend me a marshal or two, I'd rescue my family myself.
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Are you the Rangers?
Thanks, Torres.
Anytime, Marshal Kwan. Reports. The Dorsey raid really tore up the town. Murder, looting, fires. They even attacked this station. Not that they got very far. Don't blink. It's on the back of the box. We keep the peace here in Colorado Springs. Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
You the Rangers? You the Rangers? Sheriff Daisy's looking for you.
How's your family?
My mom and pa are safe. Still haven't heard from my sister. She was working near the museum when the attack started.
Jesus. Fucking Dorseys? I'm sure she's okay.
Yeah.
Well, now you must be the Rangers. I'm the sheriff around here, but you can call me Daisy. Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses, and I ain't one to turn away a badass, especially at a time like this. I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good, and the survivors are holed up in the Garden of the God. Thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends around here? You could go into the garden and speak to those Dorseys for us.
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save those hostages, right, boss?
Quan, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he? Anyway, yes, you rascal. That's exactly what I mean.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
That girl, you think I ain't heard her yapping? But tell you what, though, her people are 100 family folks from the fancy side of town, so they got some pull. You can do me a big favor. In fact, I'm going to insist on it. I need that girl out of my hair. I'll let Lipinski know you're bringing her. Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers. The garden's on the far side of the market square. Don't forget to take Miss Wesson with you.
I'm not sure why the sheriff didn't assign me marshals, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I am the Miss Wesson. As Sheriff Daisy told you, they and some of our neighbors were taken hostage by the Dorseys, and I mean to free them. All of them. It's a project of the Ward family. a showcase for their know-how. They grow food there using the latest technologies. Colorado Springs, but there are plenty of places to hide in the garden. The Dorseys could be laying for us anywhere. We shall have to be cautious. Certainly. My father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk, and I'm the best shot in the city.
Oh, it's true. She's a prodigy, all right. Also a pain in the ass.
No. But I have hunted. There's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, I will not hesitate. I know very little about you, strangers. And even if I trusted you as I would a friend, it is still my family who the Dorseys... At last!
Must be drunker than I thought.
Too old to
Did
fight the
someone
Dorseys,
yell
they said.
Something about Dorseys?
No mercy on your souls, Colorado. Neelius Dorsey lives. He'll kill you all. Death to Buchanan! Death to the hunter!
They won't last long up there. A few hours at most.
Mom? Oh, sorry. Never mind. Why? What do you want? I don't know. We were headed... I hurried here as quick as I could after, but I ain't found her. There was this smiling lady. She said she was gonna sell me. She put me in a cage. One of her men took me out of the cage I kicked him as hard as I could and ran. They didn't find me in the dark. And then I saw some refugees. Stayed with them till I got here. No, please, I just need you to go away. Please. Bye.
Got business with McTavish? Come into the machine shop. If not, then fuck off.
Extra, extra! Cowardly attack on Colorado Springs! New in town? Did you hear about what happened? Sure has. Dorsey's got into the city, but nobody knows how. They started shooting up the place, and it took a while, but Sheriff Daisy and the marshals beat him back. Now they're holed up in the Garden of the Gods. Well, some of them, anyway. Just what I've been told. Back before I was born, they were the family that betrayed the patriarch. Thing is, everybody thought they'd been dead for years. I mean, there's tons of stories about how the patriarch wiped... Yep. I work for the Colorado Patriot. Only newspaper left in America. We tell people what's happening in the city and what they should think. Be careful. Might still be Dorseys hiding out in the city.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate. An invitation from the head of a family or authorization from the Patriarch. The attack on the city has everyone nervous. Until that's all settled down, Patriarch's order, Broadmoor Heights and the Patriarch's Palace. Good day.
Darn it, Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if I don't use it?
Do you know who those outlaws... Garden of the Gods is just north of Market Square. Marshal Lupinski should be out front.
And?
A scrawny old man with a shotgun? Hang on, I'm not that old.
Oh, Josiah, just put down the gun and let someone else handle this, all right?
Consarn it. You Dorsey peckerheads, get on out of there.
Hush up now, Josiah. You can't go in there alone. They'll kill you.
You think I can't handle myself?
Since when? You've been a shopkeeper all... Will you help me talk some sense into this old fool? If he goes after those Dorseys, he'll get himself killed.
Some of those Dorsey bastards are hiding out in my shop. My shop! Finest clothing store in the whole dang town. So I'm going in after them. They're too busy. Besides, a man should be able to protect his own shop. Finally, someone with some spine. I'd do it all myself, but since you're...
Josiah, don't you do this. Let these people...
Well, I'm ready when you are.
Thank you. Keep an old man from killing himself, will you?
Killing myself? Can't you pretend to have some faith in me, Martha? Especially if you do this, you'll get a nice discount at the shop. Assume, well, go on then.
I've never been able to talk sense into Josiah. I don't know why I try.
You're going to hate!
This cold must be my organs shutting down.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Phew, boy. Thanks again for taking care of those Dorseys. Say, if you got hurt in that scrap, you should see a friend of mine, Doc Barker. He set up a clinic in the Arapahoe garage, just outside the city gate. And here, a little token of our appreciation. Come on back after we reopen the shop. Come on back after I open up my shop.
You've got our gratitude, Rangers.
My guns.
What's the matter with you? Don't you know the city's on lock? Go away!
Sorry, pal. Club's closed till the city's secure.
This here's Market Square. The Arapahoe Garage is just outside the city gates. My old friend Doc Parker set up a clinic there. Parker's the best doctor in town. Be a hell of an asset if we can persuade him to join the Rangers. Careful, though. The Doc is prickly at the best of times. And these are not the best of times.
Holy mackerel! Better stay back from my stall. Those goddamn Dorseys dropped a landmine under it. Heck no! That mine is right in front of my stock. Oh, thank God. You'd be doing me a shell of a favor.
Wish I could get these Flipper and Marshals to take care of the dang bomb under my stall. Really? That's great news! Here's a little something for you. I'm back in business. Welcome to the freshly reopened Taiwan Jones's Emporium! We have... You didn't hear this from me, Franz. But word is, there's still Dorseys all around the city waiting to jump innocents such as yourself. Be sure to stock up with me, yeah? Ah, you want to hear about the wide open seas. My trusty vessel, the wild waves crashing the shores? Well, I have no idea what you're talking about, Franz. No. No. Wish that I did, Franz. Born and raised in Colorado Springs. Me? I've never even seen a fish in my life. Sardinely.
Welcome to Mary Milkteeth's Morning After Mart. If you did some things last night, or maybe you got banged up in the Dorsey raid, I can just a simple humanitarian who saw a niche that needed filling. Now, are you buying? Remedies for regret, children. Headache pills. Here you go, children.
Did you see the Dorseys almost blow up the statue?
Yeah, I was hiding under the bookseller's stall. Marshall stopped him at the last second.
Wouldn't be Market Square without it.
It's not going to hold. Ah, hello there. The name's Theodoric Curie. Theo for friends. I need to work on these gate hydraulics, but I always have time to answer some questions. If you're here, I am the humble son of scientists. My mother and father were on a mission to pursue the possibility of cold fusion. Imagine nuclear reactions at room temperatures making it safe for everyone. Sadly, they are gone, and my efforts to follow their work has been stymied by immediate dangers. Perhaps one day, I'll have the... It's simply your standard concrete barrier with Tesla-styled electrical deterrence. Not an absolute marvel of what could be done. If we had oil to power the generators, you'd see the glorious effect of thousands of volts of electricity arcing across it. Believe me, I understand. Back to the wall.
No time.
Jumped out of a building to escape the Dorseys.
Not enough
Didn't
people
count
who
on
give
the
a shit.
ground stopping me.
Hey, Doc.
Quan, hope you won't take offense, but I've got no time.
Understood, brother.
They're in bad shape, and I don't have the time or tools to save them. You have the ability to... Fine. Save them, and I'll pay you. But don't expect us to be pals after. Thank you. The things I need most are a suture kit, an injury kit, and a medic pack. We'll talk more when you come back.
They wouldn't stop. Why wouldn't they stop? It hurts. Please.
What now? Long as you don't mind if I keep working while we... Name's Parker.
Well, that doc's underselling.
That would be a heck. Just wish I had enough medicine to keep this We used to beat each other up when we were both.
That was always...
Till I grew up and hit the books. Figured I'd Dorsey attack. Maybe you heard a suture kit, a medical pack, and an injury kit. Then use them to fix up the other patients. Sure. There are people dying right here. Now I can. Sure. Okay. You're good. Good luck.
Make sure your toolkit. Where the hell did I leave that thing?
Hey, Jimmy. Glad.
Yeah, they didn't bother with us. They were after folks wearing badges like yours. Haven't seen your friends before. If you folks are looking for help, this is the Colorado Springs Arapahoe Station. We got stations all over Colorado. I'm the manager, Jimmy Longhaul. Best crew in the business. Yeah? Oh, that's Doc Parker. Good thing, too. Those Dorseys hurt a lot of people with that little raid of theirs. We brought as many as the best in Colorado Springs, no lie. He was the patriarch's personal physician for a while. Took a nice Arapahoe boy taking care of the hemorrhoids. Came home in the end, though. Remembered who he was and set up his clinic here. Been serving the working people of Colorado Springs ever since. Co-workers, not employees. Anyway, Fastback's the old one. Been with the station almost as long as I have. At the moment, driving and wrenching has kind of become the Arapahoe brand. We pride ourselves on being the best mechanics and, well, except for those of us who run the stations, we mostly live on the road. The people of the convoy, some folks call us. And we've turned that way while other folks were eating each other in the suburbs or fighting over mansions in Broadmoor Heights. We kept, and when we came back, we came with services people needed. Transportation, protection, and sure we do, if they're good enough. Takes a lot of skills to be better than anything for your vehicle.
And you're ready to keep going.
Where did those damn fools put my tools?
Rangers, you told me that we were going to save my family. This isn't the way to the Garden of the Gods. And if you don't plan to honor your word, I'm leaving. I'm glad.
And if you lose, you'll have to make lunch every day for a week.
That's the last of them. Let's round him up and bring him back to Doc Parker.
What now? Finally. Get started on those patients.
It isn't that bad, is it? Just flesh wound. Am I right?
My leg! You said it! Still feeling better by the minute. You saved my life.
They wouldn't stop. Why wouldn't they stop? It hurts. Please. What's going on? It still hurts, but way less than it did. Thank you.
You closed my wound. I won't miss staring at my own guts. Thanks. Would have bled to death without you.
What now? Good. Here's your pay. Can't believe I'm gonna ask. You see this girl? She was shot in the head, but there's no exit wound. The bullet's still in there. I need to keep constant watch on her, and if you let me use the facilities at your HQ, I'll do anything. I'll work as your doctor. I'll fucking juggle for you, Rangers. Thank you. Thank you. You've saved her life. And mine. Need anything before I get my stuff together? Of course. Let's have a look. Good luck.
Y'all seem nice, but if you got business with the Carters, you should talk to Mama.
You got business with Mama Carter? Ha! No, you don't. Come back when you do. Until then, scram.
Snapping Jimmy Bob's still standing. Dorsey's or no Dorsey's. New faces? Let me know if you need to restock. I hear there's still some that snapping Jimmy Bob, thank you. Not that much to tell. My dad was a trader, and a good one. And now I'm a trader, and a good one. Might seem boring. Oh, that's my prized possession. A genuine pre-apocalypse, fully functional microwave. I can cook up some truly gourmet delicacy. Let.
Came here for every class trip we ever had. Is Buchanan a man?
Yeah, this whole...
Why, hello there. My name's Old Ball. Me and my friends here, dedicated, telling the story of old Saul Buchanan. Now, just a stroll from... Any questions before you go? Look just like my picture, don't I? Now, wait I gotta admit, though, I'm looking better than I was. Life's been pretty tough on old Baldy since the world went to pot. Lost a lot of feathers. But Saul Buchanan is far too modest for such egotistical shenanigans. Well, I don't want to spoil the show, but it begins with Saul's humble and, in case you were worried, it's suitable for children of all ages. Well, I don't want to and, in case you were worried, it's great. Then, youngest son of the Buchanan clan. Brave survivors of the fall of man. Baby Saul grew straight like a tree. The 100 families came to CO Springs, and all fell to fighting over frivolous things, till Saul raised their heads to the circling wings of the vultures who were waiting to dine like kings. He said that the only way to save the land was to bury the hatchet and all shake hands. So they signed the treaty in a single day and begged him to lead them and show them the way. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men. You could say that again. Then came the gangs of the eastern plains, hoping to rob us of our worldly gains. All saw him coming and he rolled up his sleeves. He said, "You're all nothing but a pack of thieves." Strong as an ox at 70. He faced down the savages again and again, then drove them back to the desolate east and secured for Colorado an endless peace. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men. You could say that again. With the families behind him, Saul went to war and fought all the monsters of Satan's bazaar. He lined them all up and he cut them all down till Flab the inhaler surrendered his crown. Buchanan spared Flab and made him a deal. If your boys work for me, they'll never miss a meal. Flab signed up on the dotted line. Now his monsters keep us safe in the evening time. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men. You could say that again. Well, the Dorseys thought they had a better idea. Believed they could rule by murder and fear. Tried to steal Colorado from our patriarch, but all Saul proved his bite was worse than his bark. Drove out the Dorseys and gave their lands to the poor and the needy and the Indians.
Greetings, visitors. My name is Junko Murayama, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Saul Buchanan Colorado Heritage Museum. You're about to embark on a journey through history as we share with you the people and events that made Colorado what it is today. Our new and improved animatronic exhibits will bring history to life as you learn about the rise of the patriarch, the unification of the 100 families, and their battles against the Monster Army and the Plains Gangs. The staff of the Colorado Heritage Museum asks that you do not interact with the exhibits. Ready? Let's go!
I heard we had some new arrivals wash on in. Much as I'd love to shoot the shit with you tryhards, Sheriff Daisy said to let you go on in. So, go on. Give them Dorseys some...
Marshal Lupinski, I expect you to moderate your language in the presence of a young lady.
My apologies, Miss Weston. I meant no disrespect. Best of luck to you and your companion. It's the Garden of the Gods. Rocks, experimental farms, and now those Dorseys. Nope. No room for amateurs in this town. You hear? No room.